Good morning. What's going on? How are we doing? I'm gonna pop out chat there. And do that there. Okay. Okay, dokay. So, it looks like we got a small patch. Some big things to note for a small patch. So we have patch notes 26.0.1 Beastmasters added double attack to Beastmaster trainers. Guardian Spirit now properly reduces provoke cooldown. Bleed condition added to rip and deadliness and greater deadliness. Howl of Dominance is now on its own cooldown and tied to the martial ability cooldown. Jackal Pets now have a charge ability similar to wolves. So what, do they just run faster or do they actually charge in? Invigorate Companion now properly resets the cooldown of Command Kill. Fixed stacking of Beastmaster Spirit lines and icon update. So good there. They didn't I don't see the fix for the Beastmaster pets being overleveled. They fixed it here, but it didn't actually fix from what I understand. Rogue required level set on all poison recipes. Fixed doling poison 3 recipe price. Slice and twin blade descriptions added to indicate they share a martial cooldown instead of might. Slice duration increased to 22 seconds to allow for 3 ticks of damage and a grace period to reapply. Poison making activating agent costs have been reduced. Updated gambit description to note that it resists the cooldown of Vial of Smoke. And then icon updates, and then NPC abilities. NPCs can no longer charge when rooted. When they are rooted. That's probably a good change. Then you can still root rot things. NPC stealth will now behave like invisibility and can be detected with C invisibility type spells. So that's good. I was a little bit worried up here in the patch notes that they did about the invisibility changes. The whole thing where they make it to where C invis doesn't work or whatever. NPC bite ability renamed to Chomp and damage adjusted down slightly. Okay, and servers will be restarted, etc., etc., etc. Cool. Very, very good. Not seeing Pounce Fix either. Yeah, I didn't see a Pounce Fix yet. So, got some changes though. I don't like seeing some of these changes that come in literally a day after, and it's like I feel like some of those changes probably could have been caught earlier, but I'm glad that they are changing them, willing to take a look at them and all that. So, yeah. There we go. We'll get on the Beastmaster for a little bit. I don't know if we're going to play anything else. I don't know what my plan is today. I don't really have too much of a plan today, to be honest. I need to get some wood if we're going to try to fight these guys. These are both blue now. I kind of want to get some firewood and try to fight in here. Let's get this guy. This little guy. Make sure he's got Savage Spirit. All right, let's see. There's the zone out. Wait, can you zone out on this one? Can you even click this one to zone out? Oh, you can. Interesting. I didn't know you could actually click either side of that. That's actually the one you want to click because the other one goes to the other side. Cool. Very cool. Well, we can mess around on the old Beastmaster. See if we can find some wood to chop down. Where is... the heck is my guy at? I really don't like pets in this game. They are terrible. They are just terrible. They move around like in weird ways. Happy 4th. How are you? How the new Beastmaster changes? It's good and bad. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Yeah, like it's I personally like the direction they're going with the Beastmaster. Did I bring an axe? I do have an axe. Yeah. I personally like the direction they're going with the Beastmaster. Because it's less about the... oh my gosh, why can't I think today? It's less about all the shaman spells and more about the Beastmaster and their pet. So I like that a lot, personally. Easiest pet management, being able to dismiss call instantly for no cost. Yeah, it's the easiest, and if it's annoying to deal with a pet on a Beastmaster, it's super annoying to deal with a pet on any other class. Like crazy annoying. So yeah, hopefully they get more pet functionality in the future. I mean, I think every class that has a pet should be able to do what the Beastmaster does, which is dismiss it and bring it back. Yeah, I don't know why they don't do more of that. So I'm trying to find firewood here, and I'm not seeing much in the way of firewood. Okay, so if we get that, it goes that way. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get my bearings here. We got to go that way and around. Do 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 do. I wonder if anybody buys firewood. Hi. Or sells firewood in town. No, it's just right. Yeah. In this general direction. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go to town and try to buy firewood. Or if they even sell it. I wouldn't be able to buy much anyway. It sells for 5 silver a stack. And I don't have that kind of money. I'm low level. Do you have a chance to test threat generation of the pet? A little bit, yeah. Right now, the threat generation on the DPS pet is better and use Savage Spirit because this ability is currently broken. The Provoke and Guardian Spirit, it's just backwards. So you don't really want to use Guardian Spirit. Stuff like that, it always scares me because it says it reduces the damage that your pet takes as well. But are we sure that they didn't get that flip-flopped and it doesn't increase the damage? Man, I don't see any trees to cut down. What the heck? There we go. There's one. Finally. I need me old wood piles. But yeah, the whole thing just kind of, it makes me nervous when we see some of these formulas and stuff being backwards. It's like, how many other formulas are backwards? I always find a lot of wood along the road on the other side of the river. Okay. Along the road on this side of the river, like over here somewhere? Yeah, we're going to run around for a minute, see if we can find some. I'm trying to, level up over on this side a little bit, try out this area so I can learn it. Because I don't really even know it that well. Ugh. Especially up the hill by the spiders. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like up... Spiders are up there somewhere. Should we be able to climb these vines? I feel like that would be really neat if we could do that. This guy gonna aggro me? Sure is. Yeah, I'm still not seeing Rip go off. Oh, look at that. Pet leveled up. Wow. Okay, that's about right. Yeah, about 25%. That's about right. But I want to see Rip. I want to see Rip go off because I want to see it actually. If I don't know if I have the right filters on to see Rip over there. Provoke is 15 seconds instead of 10. It is, yeah. Provoke bug? Yeah, it's bugged. It is 15 seconds instead of 10. Or it was yesterday. I don't think they changed it. We could try it here in a second. Here, we'll send in the pet to attack this. Spam provoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's still 15 seconds. I mean, I may not have been counting perfectly there, but it was definitely over 10 seconds. All right, so here's all the spiders. The spiders. Man, that would be creepy if you didn't like spiders and you see this kind of thing running around. Yikes. Should be a bunch of wood up the hill. This way up the hill? Or math and numbers is hard. Math and numbers, they're hard, yeah. They're hard. That's why, I mean, I hate to be that guy. And I know that people think that I am just that guy that just wants to say all the negative things all the time. But it makes me question if other numbers are accurate, right? Like, if more often than not the numbers were right, I wouldn't question it so much. But almost every single patch, we find out numbers are not, in fact, correct. So, you know, it's just one of those things that it's a common reoccurrence that the math is wrong, which makes me question it often. Unfortunately. Like, I don't want to question it. Trust me. I want to be like, this game is perfect in every possible way and everything is peachy. But it ain't. Wish they would add a lot of spider webs. I mean, that would be creepy. You see, they added a key requirement just to enter Glinting Hollow now, and it's a massive bottleneck of a camp. Oh my gosh, I kind of expected that. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that's going to be a bottleneck in early access for sure, because if everybody knows how to do it and get into these things, they're all just going to go and camp it. What is the key now to get into it? Like, how do you do it? Because I haven't looked at it, at what the actual access is to get in now. It used to just be click on something, so. With Wizard, that math never went away. Yeah, exactly. With Wizard, the math is still not mathing right. There's a pixie that spawns at 2 a.m. in game time at the Druid Circle who has a chance to drop the key. So it just spawns over here at 2 a.m. Is that what people are doing now? They're just all sitting over here waiting for it to spawn? Is it that a dawn pixie? Is that it right there? That's walking? A warped pixie? Yeah, and I guess people are just going to sit over here waiting for it. That's, yeah. You know, it's fine that they do stuff like that. But yeah, it will be kind of a pain in the butt when people start to get to that level. What level is the pixie? It needs to be like at least 30 something, right? Because Glinting Hollow is level like 38. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. All these keys, too. They have so many stinking keys just for Glinting Hollow. You're not sure what level it is? Yeah, well, it'll, it won't be an issue, you know, once everybody has it. The problem is you're going to have people, like, literally standing around waiting for it. And it's going to be just a line right now. Which is going to feel really bad. But hopefully, like, on early access, it won't, well, I mean, it's still going to be like that. It's just going to always be camped. What are these guys guarding? Are they guarding this tree? The only time Wizard worked was when they gave Reclaim 3 times the regen of sitting. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't I don't feel like it was 3 times the region of sitting, but it was about equal to meditating. Reclaim was, because it's a 5-second cooldown, and it costs you like 50 mana, but you would get back about 50 mana. So it was about equal. On my level 60 wizard, it was about equal meditation versus you could sit down and meditate, or you could volley and reclaim. That was the only time that wizard felt good to me. Like, I feel like for sustain, that should be exactly how it is a wizard could do their rotation, which it might have been a little too strong at that point. I will gladly admit that it might have been a little too strong, and it needed some slight tweaks, but a 30-second tweak to reclaim magic was not the best call, in my opinion. You were doing it the dev way. The real way was melee. Oh, well, the melee thing was a bug. Right? The melee thing was a bug. It was never supposed to be there like that with melee. Because, like, they were supposed to take the melee, being able to proc from melee out. And that was too strong. That was overpowered strong. You removed it when I pointed out stupid math was on it, having wizards waste gear on dual wield. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a whole other issue. Like, that's where I was frustrated with them. Like, let's go into early access with a class like this, and then change it halfway through early access to this other thing. They can't fundamentally change the way a class plays after early access starts. I mean, they can, but they shouldn't. That's just going to feel really bad if they do that. So, all right, where the heck am I? Got 40 wood. 40 wood's enough. Now I just got to figure out where I am. Okay, there's the tree, so we can go this way. All right, we're good. We just went around a big circle. Any word on the next class update? They just had one, so it's going to be a while. I wouldn't expect another class update for at least a week. At least. So maybe next Friday, but it's probably going to be longer than that. Seems Zillith was in charge of the current two. I mean, he's been in charge of, well, not in charge, but he's been one of the main people. So it's Zillith and Jahar that are doing the class updates. Like, I don't know who is like a ranking, senior member of the team. Technically, Zillith, I think, has been on the team longer than Jahar has, but I don't know if they actually look at it that way or what. Sounds like they each are tasked with a class. Maybe, yeah, that might be the case. I should probably go to town, but we're going to do this first. We're going to go down here. He has no info on the incantation system. Yeah. Well, yeah, Jahar, I'm pretty sure Jahar did the wizard incantation system. Pretty sure. Okay, can we camp here? We'll try to camp here. Sure does take that pet a while to cast that ability. Oh no, we got an ad. No bueno. Hope you have a great 4th. Thanks. You as well. I don't know what we're going to do for the 4th. We were going to go to a drone show, but apparently there isn't a drone show. That was last weekend only. So... Oh no. Back. Come on. Nice. We did it. This is an okay place to camp for one person. A couple roaming mobs that come through. Not bad. I don't know what these orc ears do. The left orc ear, the right orc ear. That's a quest, but I don't know. I don't know what they do. Drone show must have been scheduled conflict. Bigger cities pay him more money to perform on the 4th. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They're doing fireworks show downtown instead of a drone show. Wait, this is doing Savage Strike. So I can do Savage Strike or Entangled Strike. This is additionally if they're bleeding, and this one is Furious Rage, increasing the strength dexterity of both you and your... Okay, I need to do that one more often. I got to figure out which one of these does more damage, though. I think Enrage Strike is the better one to do. And then Kill Command. Kill Command for 8 damage. Oh, shoot. Don't die, Waspy. Alright, so we need to change our macro here. We want it to cast 2, 3, and 4. We only want this one to cast when it's bleeding and it does more damage, but this one is automatically doing 10% more damage and gives us strength. It gives us a buff. So we're going to go with that. Better watch out, dude. What is this guy doing? Really? Really? Good job. Guy over here training people. Come here. Turn in for faction and armor. Guard across bridge from Tannery at the top. So do you turn it in? You get faction and armor. Is it what kind of armor? Just tattered leather armor? And are those... They are no drop. That's a bummer. Wish you could trade those to another character so I could get faction on like my main character over here or something. All right, and we meditate. Uh, 10% more damage, but doesn't have the flat damage that Savage adds on top. And Rage is just for the stat buff mainly. Yeah, but I mean... You have to get the poison on them first, but how much more damage is it? It's just bonus. It just says bonus damage. I'm just curious, like how much it actually is. You missed the second part of the first line, 10% plus flat damage or whatever. Do they not both have that? Oh, this one's just 120. Oh, okay, yeah. And this one's 110 plus this. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. If you hop on character near level 28, let me know. I'm down to grind. I don't have one that's 28 anymore. I've got this level 10, I've got a 34, and I got 2 60s. But yeah, I mean, if we ever get around that level, I'll let you know. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just running up and down here. I guess looking for monsters. He'll figure it out eventually, I guess. Classic Hider just running around with their head cut off. They kind of do, yeah. Sometimes. Well, he killed one that was here, and then another one spawned here. We should be getting another spawn here any second, I think. I don't know what the respawn timer is here, but there's like 5 mobs. There's 2 pathers that come through here. There's 2 guys that spawn here. There's one right there. There's a guard. There's like, I don't know, at least 6 mobs right here in this area. Yeah, and a couple more over there across the bridge, so I don't want to get caught in a bad situation, so we'll just kind of hang out here and grab them as they spawn. Yeah, this pet's clearly holding aggro better than the tank version. Feel this is tanky. I mean, it's tanky enough. I'm just healing it. You know, I just throw on a remedy every now and then. Works fine. Oh boy. But it's keeping the aggro off me, and I can heal my pet. So yeah, this works great. The tanky pet doesn't it doesn't hold aggro as well, so you don't really want to use the tanky pet. Because it just doesn't hold threat as well. So it doesn't tank. If a tank that doesn't actually take the hits isn't a tank, so this is pretty good, though. Like, not really struggling fighting the mobs. But I do have downtime because I'm having to heal the pet. So there's still the downtime. So, you know, overall, I feel like this is kind of where solo should be. We just have to see if the XP on solo is better or worse still than group XP. After all the TTK changes and whatnot that they've done. Oh my goodness gracious. We're getting too many. Looks kind of cool with the fire right there. I do like the lighting in this game. It looks really good. I just wish it wasn't so dang dark. Like, how is the lighting in here at correct lighting? Yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like in here. Consensus on the tank pets are worthless right now because they can't hold threat. They sure can't. Yeah, there's a couple of reasons they can't. But they can't hold threat. I wonder if people are actually saying that. Like, tank pet doesn't hold threat. Or if they're saying why the tank pet doesn't hold threat. The reason why is because Provoke is a 15-second, not a 10-second cooldown. And Guardian Spirit makes it 25% longer, not 25% shorter. So it should be a 7.5 second cooldown on Provoke when you have a tank pet, but in fact it's an 18.75, so it's over twice as long, so it's half the threat. So if this is supposed to give at level 60 250 threat every 10 seconds, yeah, it doesn't do that. So it should be 250 threat every 7.5 seconds. But in fact, it's 250 every 18.75 seconds. So clearly, that's part of the problem. Level disparity between pets, Beastmaster and pet seems to matter for leveling, pet leveling. Low level wasp don't get XP with high level beast. Oh, that just seems like a silly thing that they completely missed out on. So you can't level a low-level wasp because the Beastmaster is too high? Is that what's going on? These are the kind of things that I'm just like, come on, can we not test these? Do we really need to be testing that kind of stuff on the beta server? Patch said they fixed the Guardian one. No. I didn't see that in the patch notes. Did you see that in the patch notes? Guardian Spirit now properly reduced. Oh, okay, right here. Maybe I did read that and I just completely went right over it. It said that fixed it, but who knows? But it's still, Provoke is still a 15-second cooldown instead of a 10-second cooldown. I don't know which one it's supposed to be, but it currently is a 15-second cooldown, although it says 10. Leveling a lower level pet is also painful because they hold threat even worse. I was trying to level my 26 bear, level 30, and even an auto attack pet. Yeah, I mean, low level pets are not. They're going to struggle hitting the same level mobs. Luckily, though, they don't need much XP. So leveling a lower level pet, as long as the pet gets XP, should be fine. Like, it shouldn't be super difficult to do. Even if they fix Provoke, I see some issues with using Beastmaster Pet to tank for small groups. Stuff like Bard Mez, they have to spam, creates lots of threat. And Beastmaster Pet without a true taunt won't get aggro. Well, that's good, right? Like, a Beastmaster Pet should not be getting snap aggro. There should be a negative to pets tanking. Something... Or just a positive to the, a positive to actual tanks tanking. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh boy. 2 people here trying to pull the same mobs is rough. McRuff the crime dog. But yeah, I feel like the tanks should actually absolutely have something over the pet tanking. The problem is like a pet can die and then you can just revive it. There's no XP loss on the pet when that happens. Like it's not a big deal if a pet dies. They said they fixed the spirit lines being able to override each other, but that is false. I still can't cast Guardian Spirit over my Savage Spirit. Well, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Doesn't surprise me. They made errors on their update, and all volunteer staff would get you all volunteer results. I'm trying to be optimistic here. No, I get you, Rusty. Yeah, it's every update. There's mistakes. Right? And there's going to be mistakes. Human error is always going to be a thing. But every single update has like these big math issues constantly. It's starting to get frustrating to see. So I'm hoping we start to see less and less and less of that, but yeah, it's hasn't happened yet. Really, dude? This guy's gonna like petition me for like I sent in my pet. Like, what the heck do you want me to do? This is so dumb. Where are all these people coming from? Oh my god. Oh boy. I mean, technically, yes, I have a camp here. I'm not going to be like a stickler about it, but yes, I do have a camp here. Dude said small train, heads up. That ain't a small train, man. That is not a small train. I wonder if we can do this trained wolf. It's yellow. Let's see. I may not be able to kill this. No. This is not gonna go well. Oh no, that's not good. Are you serious? Where did that other one come from? I don't even understand where that came from. Bandages are required. They kind of are. Bill said he's probably going to reduce the wasp effect or swap it out because everyone is gravitating to it. Hopefully he changes some of the less interesting options, like more health. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like they're going to the wasp clearly because the wasp is the best option. Like that right there, it frustrates me. And it's like, do you know your game? Because I could have told you as soon as I found out that's what the wasp was doing. Of course I'm going to go wasp. Of course. The slow effect is way more powerful than, the heck? The slow effect is going to be way more powerful than any other option. So, you know, of course people are going to gravitate to that. Why would they not? Like, we don't know how much slow it is, though, but it stacks up to 3 times. So, if it's 10% per, I don't know. It's just really nice. It's a free slow. But yeah, if they can't do the more health and more AC thing too much. If they do that, that's going to be overpowered on the other direction. But you know that's just all part of balancing. You know, you gotta know what's balanced and what's not balanced. Rat one is confusing. Not sure what the purpose of stealth is when you can just dismiss and resummon it instantly for free. I don't know. I haven't messed with it yet. You talking about the rat? You talking about the sneaky rat thing, right? Where you can kind of turn in, well, I guess take control of a rat. Rat pet has stealth. Like if you actually just tame a rat as your main pet, it just has stealth. Yeah, seems kind of silly. That one seems kind of silly. Said a long time ago that adding different pet types and different pet abilities will lead to meta pet. Oh yeah, it's absolutely going to lead to a meta pet. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, anybody that doesn't recognize that doesn't understand how these games work. Dude, are you serious, dude? I hate this so much, man. I can't stand. I cannot stand archers and stuff. Like, I send my pet in to attack something. This is why I hate that first to engage garbage. Can't stand it, man. It's so infuriating. only Pounce worked. Well, yeah, Pounce would allow me to at least jump on it and do something first. Now I get to sit here waiting. Yeah, I'm kind of call it right now too, since they fixed the dual wheel double attack thing. Beastmasters are going to be overpowered DPS. They're going to be so stinking strong. This is a Beastmaster class that I'm playing right now. But yeah, they're going to be so strong. Dual wield and double attack on both them and their pet. Add that in with a an elementalist and enchanter haste. Elementalist with an air pet and then enchanter haste, and you're like Beastmaster, best class in the game. They're going to be stupidly good. It's funny because people on Discord are saying their character is so much weaker now. They got no clue. Well, I mean, their character is weaker because they don't have all the shaman buffs. But if you actually take a Beastmaster and give it haste, and that's another thing they're missing, right? Their haste is now gone. They don't have their haste. They don't have their slow. So they don't have the actual buffs. But Beastmaster is way stronger because now you can get those buffs from another class and just buff your pet and buff yourself, and now your DPS is like astronomical. So they're going to make it to where buffs are very, very strong. Well, more strong than they currently are. Does Air Pet buff group members? It does, yes. I think they're just talking about it from a solo perspective. Yes, from a solo perspective, absolutely. The game is designed for grouping. The game, yes, is made for grouping. Not enough people understand that. They keep saying, "Oh, I want the game to be solo. I want the game to be solo, and solo should be viable, and blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff." And it's like, yeah, solo is viable, but it's not the best way to go, and it shouldn't be the best way to go. Like I don't know how to explain it to people. Like I really don't understand how it's so hard for them to grasp. I just don't get it. I'm showing my Beastmaster because it's DPS bot with no utility now. DPS is great, but it feels bad with how much utility they lost. Yeah, they lost a ton of utility. I would agree with that. But they are a DPS class, you know, and that's the thing that I've also been advocating for. More utility. Like, what we're missing from a lot of these solo-focused games is the utility classes are going away. And they just mix in the utility into a DPS class, but then all the DPS classes have to be equal DPS, and it's just, yeah. Like, the utility of this class now should be the pet that you bring. Like the wasp pet. If they're talking about nerfing the wasp pet, that's not good. Like, that should bring the utility to the group of having that slow that they have. Or you can have a utility of a bear pet that gives you more tanking abilities. You know, or like there should be different utility from different pets that you bring. I was hoping the pets would be that utility. Rat or wolf giving a boost of speed on demand like a rogue sprint for group. Yeah, that would be cool. Like, I would love to see, you know, rogue or even like the rat could be stealth or something. I don't know, for everybody, you know, like I don't know, there's a lot of different things they could do, but I was hoping for the same thing. The pets would bring more utility. The tank pets would bring an option for an off tank or a tank for a small group, sure. But they should not tank better than a normal tank can. You know, the wasp pet having the slow is very, very good. But the wolf run speed thing, that's just silly. That's just silly. Doesn't make any sense. But, you know, whatever. Jackal got the wolf one, so Jackal is just a wolf. Not sure. I didn't even differentiate them. Yeah, they got a charge ability, which is like the wolf's ability. Like, the wolf's ability, I guess, is a run speed buff, so they can just run faster for a few seconds. But the Jackal gets an actual charge. So, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is and what's going on, but it's not great. You know, they keep missing the mark on some of these abilities. So it just kind of feels bad. My goodness, when are these mobs gonna respawn? I mean, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mobs that are right here in this little area. But little dude keeps coming down and pulling a ton of them. So I should have, you know, a few mobs to camp. Oops, didn't mean to jump there. I think overall, though, I mean, the Beastmaster seems fine at low level. Of course, I'm not playing one at high level at the moment. But I'm glad, you know, if people are getting to like level 30 or 40 and they're saying, okay, the Beastmaster soloing is not as good as it used to be, you know, that's literally how this game is supposed to be built. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why everybody wants a solo experience so badly. You got World of Warcraft, you've got Final Fantasy 14, you've got all these other games that make solo the main way to play. You got EverQuest Legends, just came out. Go play that. You know, check it out. See if that's the game for you. Maybe it is. Or just didn't just come out. It's in beta, though. Open beta, so anyone can play that. Maybe that's the game you're looking for. Checked out the water dungeon and then got stuck. Yeah, that'll happen. You can't leave from the pipe entrance. Yeah, I heard about that. After I showed everybody how to get into it that way. There's another entrance right next to it that you can get in and out of. You're texting me. It's too hot to walk upstairs. Yeah, I don't know if that exit is supposed to be able to go in and out of or not, Unpax. I honestly don't know. Oh boy, that's too many. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna die! Save me, pet. Woo! I made it. But a couple of us lobies, we're going to be stuck. Well, you can get out, though, Unpax. You can still get out. Like, did you go in there with a group or what? They should absolutely fix that. Just you and another guy? All right, wait, are you in there right now? Are you first of all, are you on the PvE server? And are you in there right now is the second question. You're not. Okay. You got GM teleported out? Yeah, they need to fix that. I mean, hopefully they know about that now. So the GMs will teleport people out and they fix that zone line. You can't sit underwater? You cannot sit underwater. There's only one place in that entire dungeon that you can actually sit. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Kind of silly. But yes, mages are definitely less needed or less useful in there. My issue isn't the mage classes, it's the healers. You kind of need a group to go into that dungeon, but you're going to need a healer to be able to heal your tank, and if your healer can't sit down to meditate, what are you going to do? You know? It's like it's a whole thing. So there's only one place in the entire dungeon that you can sit. It's not going to go over well. Maybe they give you some mana regen buff. I mean, I don't think they are. Oh my gosh, dude, are you serious? It's driving me bonkers. Come on, kill that. Kill it, pet. Come on, Waspy. Get it. Get it, Waspy. Get it. Almost died. 6 HP. I don't know if Waspy killed that pet or not. I don't think he did. Went down there, took a swim around, never going back again. Water's just is just unfun. Yeah, they got to make it fun. They have to design it better, right? If you're gonna make an underwater zone, you got to design it better. Sure is.
I'd like to try to go downtown.
Like downtown? We can go downtown. It's fine.
I don't know what time the parking garage is open, but if people are bumping up somewhere, that'd be great.
I mean, parking is just going to be a pain today, but it's fine. We can try to figure it out. What time do you want to go? Soonish. Then we head down there whenever. Where do these mobs keep coming from? My goodness gracious. This guy not killing these? I don't know what's going on here. Alright, we can kill it. I don't know what this guy's doing. I guess he's kind of tanking them for him. Why is this thing on me? I'm so confused. So confused, so confused. These guys training again? These poor guys, man. Well, I want to kill that other guy over there before the second one spawns. Some thrown daggers or something would be nice too. Why is my pet coming over here? No, I told you to stay over here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is too challenging to solo so far. I mean, I'm only level 10, right? I'm only level 10. But I feel like this is just fine for solo. Like, it's better than a lot of classes solo. Better than your fighter, better than your paladin, better than rogue, cleric. Like, it's definitely in the... I would say that right now, probably top 5 soloers. Beastmaster, easiest solo class as far as tooltip go. Other than obvious Necro. Yeah, no, Necro's very strong. Lots of MMOs tried it. In my opinion, none nailed it. Yeah. For the... You're talking about the water levels? That's a tough one. Tough to make that happen. I mean, a cool water dungeon would be really fun to do, but... Yeah, mechanically speaking, it's just very challenging. Solo is awful because at 30 your pet can't hold aggro off me, and all use... Well, what pet are you using, Doozle? They need to employ some old Nintendo arcade design to the water dungeon. Add some water bubbles. Yeah, something like that would be good. I would agree. Oh, this guy's giving me adrenaline. Woo! Hey, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I'll solo a little bit. We'll also try to do group stuff at some point on this character, probably. I like this character better than the Spellblade so far. Just because I don't have to, like, keep track of as many things. Like, I don't like the stance dancing. I just don't like it of the Spellblade. But that's just a me thing, right? That's just a preference. And I think some people will like it, but I'm just not a fan of it. You tried wolf and bear. Yeah, neither one of those is good pets. Can't get spider or wasp because I can't realistically level it up. Yeah, that's the issue, right? Wolf is probably the worst. Wasp is clearly the best. And then the bugged threat. Like if you're trying to play a bear pet, put on the guardian spirit on it. That's going to be bad too. Oh my goodness gracious. Of course. Heard Spider Root acts like a super threat, so they always hold aggro. I mean, it could be, yeah. It very well could. Like the Root is possibly well. Root also forces them to not move, so they target the closest person to them. So if you like root a mob and you step away from it, it's still going to target the closest person to them. So that might be partly why it does that. I don't know why I sat down there. I was sitting down to meditate. I don't need to sit down to meditate. People fully twinked expecting pet to hold aggro is a bit silly as well. Well, yeah, there are people that are twinked out and you're not gonna, yeah, your pet's not gonna hold aggro against a twinked out character, and it shouldn't. Like, but this wasp pet is doing just fine. Now, I don't have twink gear. I don't have anything special on this character. Just normal stuff that I picked up. Random fighter question. What does Berserk low HP actually do? It's more damage, I believe, when your health is low. I think it's a silly tank ability. It might be more crit chance, but ultimately it's more damage. What's my dual wield doing? 28 out of 55. A lot of people coming in and out of this dungeon today. The heck? I just want the mobs right here. That's it. That's all I want. Happy 4th of July, Dan. How you doing, bud? Everything's going all right. Yeah, just playing the old Beastmaster for a bit. Kind of hanging out. Debating what we're going to do for 4th of July. I think we're going to try to go downtown and hang out and see what's going on downtown. Maybe get a sandwich or something, like some sub sandwiches or something. I don't know. Watch some fireworks and just chill. This guy want me to kill this, I guess? I don't know. Finally getting that 10-foot party sub. You know it. That's what I'm looking for. We're going to party it up with that sub. Going over to your parents for a barbecue, and then we'll watch fireworks as well. Nice. That's what we used to do, is go over to like a parent's house or something, do a little barbecue. But my girlfriend would like to go downtown, which we don't have the kids right now. This is like the first time in years neither one of us had the kids. So it's just adulting tonight. So, you know, we figured we'd do something that we normally don't get to do. Sounds quite nice. Hope it's relaxing, enjoyable. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Probably go to like a little dessert bar, get a little couple dessert drinks or something. Just kind of, you know, take it easy. Watch the fireworks and then try to figure out how the heck we're going to get out of downtown after the fireworks. I'm sure it's going to be a disaster, but it'll be a fun disaster. If we don't have the kids there to complain, like, I'm tired, I'm hungry, you know, all that kind of stuff, it's really not that bad. It's really, because then you're just like, I'm tired and I'm hungry too. But I know that I'll be able to go to sleep and eat at some point. But with the kids, they don't realize that, like, they just realize I'm hungry, therefore it's time to eat. You know? Or I'm tired, therefore I can just go to bed. And sometimes you gotta wait a little bit. Not everything is instantaneous. Long as you're patient, it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm patient. Like, in that situation, I'll be patient. It's just like, whatever. I don't mind sitting around, waiting for cars to move. Yeah, we thought about trying to find like a parking deck and getting on the top of the parking deck and watching fireworks from there, or I don't know. There's a lot of places we can go. In all fairness, I also feel this game would destroy you emotionally if you weren't patient. Well, that's true. Yeah, you gotta be patient in a game like this. I mean, I may not sound like a patient person sometimes. I may seem like, you know, I'm very high strung, but I'm actually usually a fairly patient person. Of course, we all get a little under our skin sometimes. Does this ability right here, command kill, this gets stronger as they get higher level, I assume, right? And it's based on the pet level? Come here, buddy. Hopefully nothing spawns on me on the way back. Yay, we got lucky. This one's yellow too, so a little higher level. There's a pather that comes up and down here, too. Is there somebody up top there? I wonder if there's somebody up there that's pulling mobs. Wisdom scale with your pet healing? I don't know. I haven't tested that. I assume it does. It probably is supposed to if it doesn't. But I have not tested it. I'd have to get some wisdom gear and try it out, but I don't have any stat gear yet. Got nothing. Wisdom does scale it. At least the number is different. That's good. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it does scale it because I'm getting 22 health per, and Remedy says it's 20 health with 20 additional, and it's getting 22. So, yeah, it's definitely scaling it. I want to utilize these buffs more that I have currently, but it's all good. It's all gravy. And this is what I'm talking about. And this is the kind of XP we're looking for right here. Like, I wish I could get the spawn timers down, but every time somebody keeps coming through and, like, messing up the spawn timers, so I can't keep them straight in my head, which one is next. Yay, we leveled up. I'm afraid one of these two is going to spawn soon. Come on, buddy. Hurry up before your friend spawns. Now we'll see how much XP you need to level up this pet, hopefully. To level 11. Crank it up to 11. What level are the ones down here? These are... Oh, those are White Con. Okay. So those are also... Those are like level 10, 11. So yeah, coming in here at level 10, like 9 in a group. 8, 9 in a group or so. Definitely level 10. It's a good spot. Solid spot. Ah! These mobs are totally going to spawn on the way back. I knew it! I knew it was going to happen. There's a bunch of low-level Ratmen in another section of the dungeon, but you need Invis to get to them, as far as I can tell. You would need to go in from the other entrance. There's a separate entrance to this dungeon. So if you go in from that side, you can get to the rat people easier. Rat people, rat people. You're weird. Alright, where'd that, Wow, I already have all my mana back and everything. These buffs are really good. I'm gonna run out of weight. Now, these are on a weird rotation. I don't know where the heck these mobs are. That's 3 of them. Does this go just down and loop around? Oh, it does, yeah. Loop around. Loop around. Does this also loop around? Sure do. It sure do. Oh, I thought mobs spawned up here. I guess they don't. Or somebody killed them. I thought mobs spawned up there. Oh, well. Let's see where this loops around to. So this loops this way. And then this way. Okay. So yeah, it's just one big loop there. Yeah, I'm slowly learning the dungeon. There we go. There's the mob I was looking for to spawn. I don't know why that was taking so long to respawn. Very strange. Come here, buddy. You're next. The infinite sustain. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you right already, like, I'm calling it now. Beastmasters are going to be probably some of the best DPS in a group once you give them haste. Put them in a group, give them some haste, you're golden. Beastmaster Shaman duo. Game over, man. Game over. Or a Beastmaster Elementalist. Also going to be really good with the extra attack that they can get. Beastmaster Elementalist, more sick before with the Swarm Pets, benefited from it too. Yeah, that's true. The Swarm Pets were pretty crazy. I mean, maybe that's the idea of why they're giving them double attack and dual wield, is because the Swarm Pet, because they had 2 additional Swarm Pets, which also could dual wield, so it's kind of the same overall number of attacks. Maybe that's the idea. I don't know. I don't know. My pet tanks just fine so far. I mean, clearly I'm low level, so you can't base everything off of low levels. I've been saying that forever. Where like a level 10 player is like, nope, game fine. Level 10 works perfectly. But yeah, it's so far it's working great. Like this pet's good. Be on in a few if we're doing a dungeon. Looks like I'm heading out soon, Burl. Lady wants to go do 4th of July celebration stuff, so I'm going to be heading out shortly. Yeah, we don't have kids. No kids for the first time in years for us. That we don't have a kid to deal with. So we're like, let's do adult stuff. The problem is, how much is it going to cost? It's probably going to be cheaper than it was with kids too, so that's probably also a good thing. I want to try to get this guy, or my wasp, to 11. And party like it's 1999. Sure can. We partied hard back in 1999. Let me tell you. It was a different animal back then. We were seeing purple rain. It's weird. Very weird stuff. Simpler times. It was. All right, this... My pet should be leveling any second now. My grown kids coming over to eat some barbecue. Nice. Still expensive when they're older? Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, because the parents usually pay for the barbecue, you know? Now my new platinum Nightheart badge works there. It's a must for a fighter. It is, yeah. The C Invis necklace is definitely very nice to have. I have not gotten it on my fighter on beta. Come with me, Century. How's Beastmaster with changes? It's okay. Like, it's... I like what they did with the Beastmaster. With the changes. It's a much more simple class. It doesn't have all of its utility that it had from all the shaman spells. But, you know, it's a DPS class. So, it depends on, you know, some people are going to like it, some people aren't. I personally prefer this Beastmaster over the old Beastmaster as far as how they play. But yeah, not having all the shaman buffs definitely can hurt. For sure. My goodness. My pet's not leveling up. What the heck's going on here? Come here, Century. Hello. Oh, that's red. That Sentry is red for some reason. Not good. Yeah, the pet should have leveled by now, I thought, but it has not. Definitely has not. I died twice to those spiders because of the chain. Because of change, it was a nightmare. Super glad it was reverted for NPCs. The being able to see invis thing, or what was reverted? Or are you talking about the root thing? Yeah, I'm surprised my pet hasn't leveled up yet. That's weird. Oh, that's red too. Oh boy. I don't know how red this is. Oh my gosh, dude. There goes a Sentry that I could have fought too. God dang it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I like that you can rotate around and you can zone into 2 different locations here. Run away! Run away! I didn't train you, I promise. I zoned out. I don't know why that guy ran deeper in, though. I'm confused. Pet, stay. What is that mob? That's a sentry. I can fight the sentry. Come here. Oh, he charmed it. No, wait, what? What the heck? Back off, pet. So confused. So confused. At first, after the patch yesterday, you couldn't see stealth with see and viz. So, okay, you're talking about that. Okay, yeah. The see and viz thing. Yeah. That was kind of silly. Like, how are you supposed to see stealth mobs if see and viz doesn't work? They got to give us like a see stealth ability now? It's kind of weird. I find it very strange in this game. The devs actually want this game to be more... They seem to want this game to be more challenging and more tedious even than I do. But I feel like players are often getting mad at me because I want it to be group focused. And it's very strange to me. Because, like, people are like, oh, you want the game... Oh, shoot. You want the game to be too group focused and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but it should be group focused. It's supposed to be. But then the devs are, you know, trying to make us all blind at night. And then... Oh, boy. Is that sentry going to see my... Oh, my gosh. Why did you run in there like that? My goodness gracious. This guy's crazy. He's all over the place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the devs want this game, though, to be more hardcore even than I do. Oh, boy. You're missing the Coney Island hot dog contest? Riveting stuff? Oh, man. I didn't tell you last night I had a guy that was asking me how many hot dogs I'm going to eat. And I was like, I probably won't eat any hot dog. And he's like freaking out. He's like, you're not going to eat a hot dog? That's un-American. I'm like, dude, calm down. Then he's like, well, how many burgers are you going to eat? Like, holy moly. I don't know what this guy wants. It's like P99 mentality. Make it miserable for the sake of classic. It really is. Like, that's the thing. Like, I want this game to be a group-focused game. And I want your best rewards to come from group and all that. But I actually want it to still be fun and not tedious. But I feel like a lot of things that devs are doing are just making it tedious and not necessarily just increasing the challenge. They're just making it tedious. And there's a big difference between tedious and fun and challenge, right? This guy, that thing's totally going to come for me. Yep, there it goes. Joey Chestnut has 32 and 3.5 minutes. Hot dogs. You know, good for Joey Chestnut. Very proud of him. I really want to see how long it's going to take to get my pet. It's almost halfway. I'm almost halfway to level 12, and my pet hasn't leveled up yet. Like, what the heck's up with that? Gotta have friction, though. I don't mind the friction. I don't feel tedious. Makes the game challenging. That's one thing I feel devs should be careful with. Yeah, I don't feel like tedious makes it challenging at all either. I want the game to be challenging. I don't want the game to be tedious. And it's a very fine line that they are trying to cross there. Game is too tedious. Even though I want to play the game, I probably won't have the time to play. Tedious equals waste of time. Exactly. You know, like I want it to be challenging and fun. That's an opinion. Oh, yeah. I mean, everything, almost everything that I say is an opinion. I'll let you know if I state something as fact. But if the opinion of most players is that the game is not fun and it's just tedious, yeah, it's not going to do well. Bears beat Battlestar Galactica? Wait, what? Bears beat Battlestar Galactica. What does that even mean? Office reference? Okay. I've watched The Office. I have not religiously watched The Office. When is this dang pet gonna level? Holy moly. Do Wasp cap out at level 10? Like, what the heck? Wasp hell level? It seems like it. Come on, Sentry. Come with me, buddy. Oh, I got 2 sentries. What the heck? Come on. not going well. This sentry is a pain in the butt. Why is it not dying? Jeez Louise, dude. I'm soloing these like super fine. I get 2 of them and all of a sudden it's just like the end of the world. I don't know why that one just won't die. Crazy. Oh, that's because this one's yellow. Well, that explains a lot. Wonder if they fixed the left shoulder pad of armor popping out of the male dwarf. I saw something about shoulder bones in the patch now. I mean, maybe. That's a very specific thing to ask if they fixed, but I don't know. I have no idea if that's fixed or not. It would be nice to be able to see an XP bar for the wasp, though. That would be nice. Or for your pet. Still not leveled. What the heck? What is happening here? Ah! Dag nabbit. I got trained again. I mean, I am camping in a very bad spot. It's where all the trains are going to come through. So it's that's kind of on me for camping where I'm camping. But can we stop the trains? Like, are we allowed to not train through every 5 seconds? Hey, there it goes. Okay, so oh shoot, that was almost, yeah, it was over half of my level to get Waspy to level up. That's crazy. That is wacky, man. Well, well, well. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. We could keep leveling here probably until like 12 or 13 or something. But my inventory is getting too high. I need to go buy new spells. It looks like more people are coming in. So, yeah. Wait, aren't these like higher level players? Anyway, I better go though. I'm going to go get ready for whatever we're going to do 4th of July shenanigans. I think we're going to try to go downtown and just kind of hang out and do adult stuff. But I appreciate everybody being here. It's been fun. It's been awesome. I know short stream today. I'll probably be back on tomorrow morning, in the morning most likely. I don't know what time. Depends on how late we stay out tonight. And, yeah. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. And hopefully I see you all next time. Bye.